Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Katie and I make stuff vegan. Okay, so boom, y'all. You've probably seen recipes like this before, like vegan crab cake, whatever. Like a crab cake is one of like the many things like people are gonna try to make vegan because there are like certain ingredients that can mimic it very closely. But what you haven't seen is my crab cake. Cause you know that junk gonna bang. Like you know it's gonna go dumb, y'all. These crab cakes turned out so bomb. And you know, they're a little low in calories because we're gonna use a secret ingredient that I'm gonna show you. It's not like from the Himalayas, like you can get it at your grocery store. If you wanna see how I make vegan crab cakes, keep on watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss any of my videos. Also, don't forget that the link to the detailed recipe will be in the description box below. Okay, let's get cooking, let's get shaking, let's do what we gotta do, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so I'm gonna start off with heart of palms. If you've never heard of heart of palms, it's the heart of a palm tree. And I know that sounds strange. It sounded strange to me too, because I'd never heard of this before I went vegan, to keep it a buck with you. But it's like my favorite vegetable, like hands down. It's so good. It's like a muted artichoke flavor, but if you don't like artichokes, like don't be dismayed. Like, just gotta trust me on this. Like, they make the perfect snack, okay? You can find them in a regular grocery store, but I recommend getting them from Trader Joe's because they're only $1.99. When I go to normal grocery stores, they be like ducats, okay? So what I'm doing, I'm slicing it down the middle and I'm dicing it, and then I'm gonna run my blade through it just to make it like a little bit smaller. We don't want like no big dutted chunks, you know what I'm saying? We just want it to keep it cute, okay? And then you see me, I'm taking my knife and I'm just gonna smash it up a little bit. I just want to vary the texture just a bit because, like, if I remember correctly, I've been vegan for 4 years, so I don't know, but if I remember crab cakes correctly, they have like bits of crab, but then it's also like littler, okay, master's degree, smaller bits of crab. So I wanted to like mimic that. And I'm also like, I wasn't really pleased with what it was, so I just took my hand and like did some more. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and add some nori, seaweed. You can find this almost anywhere. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to have like a bit of fishy taste in the background without it being fish, because we don't do that over here. We don't do fish. Okay, you can skip the step if that's gonna like creep you out, but you know, I highly recommend this. This is the best way to finesse a fishy taste, is to do this. Okay, I'm taking a bunch of garlic. You know me. Okay, I'm gonna take some other little ingredients that I would highly recommend, but they're not really necessary, but they're necessary. But if you don't do them, it won't be the end of the world. But definitely, like sun-dried tomatoes, use it, okay? And I'm taking some dill. I'm taking the juice of half a lemon. I have a lemoner. I have a lemon squeezer, but like sometimes you just gotta get in there sometimes. And then I'm taking a tablespoon of pesto. I got this from Trader Joe's. If you don't have a vegan pesto near you, you don't have to like bring out your food processor and do that. You know, that's a whole lot. Went in with about a tablespoon of mayo and then a quarter cup of nutritional yeast, the seasoning of the vegan gods. Like, nutritional yeast, she's that girl, okay? A bunch of times, because whose channel are you on? You know what I'm saying. Black pepper, and I'm taking a bunch of this Old Bay seasoning. I feel like there's a bunch of factors that makes this recipe work, okay? But the Old Bay seasoning and the nori really make this convincing. Like, really make it convincing. Okay, I'm taking a tablespoon of just egg. Normally, I've made this before, like before I had my little channel, you know what I'm saying? And I use a flax egg, which you just take like equal parts of ground flaxseed and water. You can use that as well. I just use that because it's been in the fridge and that junk be $5. Who was gonna throw that away? Not me. So I just put that in there, but use a flax egg. Okay, I'm taking some panko breadcrumbs. I've said before, this is my favorite type of breadcrumbs. I don't really like the bits. It just be too mealy, you know, I don't like that. But you can use regular breadcrumbs if that's what you have. I took about 3/4 cup, but I just wanted to make sure I stirred it until it binded, so I add a little bit more. And then make sure you taste your mixture before you start doing this, because now your stuff fresh and your food all cooked. Okay, so I'm molding it into these little patties. You can make them as big or as small as you want. We're not really dealing with real crab or real eggs, so like we just want to make sure it gets hot in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Like we vegans can do that. Okay, I wouldn't recommend making a big old crab cake, because for what? But these little ones, I made 5. Okay, that you see here. That's what it looks like. Period. There we go. They're so cute. They just look so cute. Oh, okay. So I'm taking some olive oil spray in a hot pot and I'm covering the bottom of it. This is a non-stick, Katie? This is a non-stick pan, but I want to make sure I'm out here embarrassed, okay? I don't want to be out here in these YouTube streets, okay? So I'm just going to brown them on both sides. I'm being very delicate. So they have bonded together because there's a little bit of mayo in there. There's some egg in there. If you have flax seeds, that will even work better, to be completely honest. And then we bond it together with the breadcrumbs. So just gingerly, okay? Gingerly. Okay, I'm taking it, I'm placing it in my air fryer. Get you an air fryer, like I said. But if you don't have an air fryer, you could preheat your ovens to 400 degrees. That's what I indicated in the recipe. Here they go. Okay, I just have a bed of arugula here. Arugula is an elite green. Have I said that before? Like, arugula? Nah, it's like all peppery. Oh, and there it is. Period. I really, really hope you try this. Like, this is like, especially if you're being new to vegan, if you're new to veganism or whatever, like, this is your vegan 101, okay? Can you make a vegan crab cake? Like, this is so good. This will go really well with some like remoulade. I made remoulade in my fried green tomato video, you know what I'm saying? But you know, with some arugula, you put a little, you know, some other veg on the side. Bussin'. Let me know if you try it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss any of my videos. Also, don't forget that the link to the detailed recipe is in the description box below. While you're here, check out my other videos. You know, I got 60 something of them, okay? Check them out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, y'all.